All right. Now, this is going to be a little bit different. I typically showcase these weapons every few months. And, well, I had that itch and I had to scratch it. You know what I mean? And what is that itch? Well, it's the vector. I get in these like moods where I really want to have the burst damage just and crank it up to 11. And the vector with high DPS with certain talents, you can really ramp up your burst damage to the point where you're melting anything in the game. And it's quite amazing. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a full PvP game where I just go ham. I don't die or anything at all. It's just ridiculous. It's a lot of fun. And then I'm also going to show you me doing heroic with 4 directives and just going off on these enemies. I mean, I was all the way to the boss and I didn't even break fragile armor. I was like, man, this build actually has some really high survivability for being, nearly an entire DPS build. But nevertheless, I don't want to spoil anything, so let's jump into it, shall we? Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to bring you a Vector build with 35% amplified damage and no Hunter's Fury. That's right. We are utilizing amplified damage without Hunter's Fury on an SMG build, and it still wrecks everything in front of it. So, you know the spiel. Sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. But here we go with the build breakdown. We are doing multiplicatives across the board. But with the Catharsis and perfect adrenaline rush, it really does completely change the outcome of your survivability. You're able to face tank more, you're able to survive more. There's going to be a lot of encounters you go through where you would think you would typically die and you don't. I mean, there's a lot of synergy in this build, even though it looks like it's just an all red build. Now, starting off at the top, right, we are using the Technician specialization. Now, the reason why I am using the Technician specialization is for this mod right here. This is the linked laser pointer, and this can be attached on any weapon that has a long underbarrel rail. Now, what does the linked laser pointer do? Well, it tells you that all you have to do is aim at an enemy with this weapon, and it will pulse that enemy. Now, you can already guess where this is going, right? Because I can pulse the enemy just by aiming my weapon, I put the talent Flatline on this vector. So this vector does 15% amplified damage to pulsed enemies just from the talent Flatline. Now, I am combining that with Perfect Spotter. Now, Perfect Spotter also amplifies your damage. Now, this one by 20%. So we get 20% amplified from the chest and 15% amplified from the weapon. And that's how we have that 35% amplified damage without even using Hunter's Fury. Now, looking at the weapon itself, right? This is the Vector 45 ACP. It has the weapon skin. What is that? Gems. There you go. Now, you'll typically see that skin on either this weapon or the Dark Winter. Now, as far as the numbers go, with this build setup, we're sitting at 93.8k total damage. Now, that is only expertise level 12, so I can get 13% more weapon damage just from the expertise alone. So that would put this weapon well over 100k base damage for the weapon instead of this 93.8k. But even though it's not fully maxed out on expertise, it still hits like a Mack truck, I promise you. Now, as far as the attributes, we have max SMG damage, max crit chance, and max damage to targets at a cover. Now, we are utilizing that damage to targets at a cover to go with the knee pads to give us more damage to targets at a cover. And on top of that, we have 2 pieces of Walker Harris, which gives us damage to armor. And we are pairing that up with the Contractor's Gloves that also give us damage to armor. So we are running around with a weapon that pulses an enemy, giving me 35% amplified damage. I have 2 different bonuses giving me damage to armor, and I have 2 different talents or bonuses giving me damage to targets at a cover. Not only that, but we do have the Catharsis. And this is where we're going to start with the build with the Catharsis. Because with this 1 blue core attribute, we're able to get 1 million armor, which is pretty legit. And they don't, round up to 1 million. If I go over here to the defensive tab, you have to actually have over 1 million armor for it to tell you. Where anything over that, it'll round up. So if I'm at, 1,056,000, it'll round it up to 1.1. See what I'm saying? Where up to 1 million, it just tells you the exact number. Now, with that being said, the only blue core attribute comes from this exotic, but that's not it, because it also comes with the talent Vicious Cycle. So taking damage with this mask will build up a stack. You can get up to 30 stacks. Now, each of those stacks will give you weapon damage of 1%. So you're able to run around with an extra 30% damage just from having this mask fully activated. Now, if you were to take damage after that, it will take all of those stacks away, and it will drop a healing cloud on the ground and take away any status effects that are on your character. Now, the healing is not the best in the world. It's only 5% of your max armor, but it really does help out, especially if you are in a firefight. If you're sitting there trying to face tank an enemy and you take enough damage and it puts that healing cloud on the ground, you could easily just jump in cover in that healing cloud, heal up real quick, and then go right back into the engagement. Or if you're face tanking players and all of a sudden they think they're about to kill you, and then that healing cloud drops and all of a sudden you're getting healed, they're going to be like, what the hell, man? And then they're going to die. It's amazing. I love it. This is a great mask to run, especially if you're worried about your survivability. Now, just so you know, this mask does take away all status effects. So it's good against burn builds, it's good against, shock builds, it's good against all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about those too much running this mask. As far as the attributes, we have max armor, max incoming repairs, and max armor regen with a max crit damage mod. Next up, we're going to do the Walker Harris. Now, I have 2 pieces of Walker Harris, and this is the first one, the backpack called the Matador. This is the named backpack with perfect adrenaline rush. Now, this gives me something different in PvP and PvE. So right here, you see that it says 23% bonus armor on that talent. Well, if I go to PvP, it drops it down to 12. So PvE, 23 bonus armor, and in PvP, it drops it to 12. So normally, you can get upwards of 69% bonus armor. However, in PvP, that drops down to 36%. So just remember, it does help you out with your survivability, but it's not going to help as much in PvP. As far as the brand set bonuses for this build, we get 5% weapon damage and armor damage. For the attributes, we have max weapon damage for the core, max crit hit damage, 5% crit chance, and then a max crit damage mod. Now, we do have that perfect adrenaline rush, and I just showed you how it changes that bonus armor from PvE to PvP. The other piece of Walker Harris is my holster. This one, max weapon damage for the core, max crit chance, and crit hit damage. Next up, we're going to talk about the chest piece. This is the closer. This is the named Uzina Getica chest piece with Perfect Spotter. Now remember, Perfect Spotter amplifies my weapon damage to all pulsed enemies. And all I have to do is aim my weapon to pulse the enemy. Super, super easy. For the Uzina Getica brand set bonus for this build, we have 5% total armor. For the attributes, we have max weapon damage for the core, crit chance at 5, headshot at 10, and max crit hit damage for the mod. Going to the gloves, contractor's gloves, these are best in slot for the damage to armor. We are not using an LMG, however, this does have max weapon damage for the core and max crit hit damage. And finally, the Fox's Prayer knee pads. Again, best in slot this time because of the damage to targets out of cover. We're using that on the knee pads and the weapon to get the most damage output as possible. As far as the brand set bonus it is for rifles, we're not using that. However, we are utilizing that max weapon damage and crit hit damage from the attributes. And that's it. That is the build. It is a full red DPS build. However, you have 1,000,000 armor and the Catharsis. Pretty cool, right? I love it. Now, for the skills, I will be changing them between PvE and PvP. You can use whatever skills you want, and you can use whatever secondary and sidearm weapon you want. For this build video, I am only showcasing the Vector and the build setup. All right. Speaking of which, this is the stats sheet for the Vector. What just happened? What just happened? What? What was that? What the? Okay. And let's finish up with the stat sheet. That was so weird. I have no idea what just happened. Okay. So this is for the Vector 45. We have 93.8k for the weapon damage, 31.2k for PvP. We are at 57 crit chance, 129 crit hit damage with 80 headshot, 13 armor damage, and 18% damage to targets out of cover. Offensive tab, we are sitting at 102 for the all weapons damage bonus and 30 for the SMG damage bonus. So every time we are using the Vector, we are starting off at 132% damage bonus total. Remember, we have perfect adrenaline rush, perfect spotter, and vicious cycle to go with that flat line. We are actually over 1,000,000 armor. We have a little bit of armor regen, and we are over 345k health. Looking at the hazard and explosive resistance, we are at 10%, and that is due to my watch level. So here is my disclaimer for all my build videos. I am currently at watch level 5,585. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1,000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1,000 and you go to copy and paste my build, some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. Therefore, some of your numbers will not add up. It's okay. Don't freak out. It's still a great build to run. I promise you, you will love this burst damage. Just try it out and let me know what you think in the comments below. But that's it, everyone. This is my Vector spotter build with 35% amplified damage and the Catharsis. We have 1,000,000 armor on here just to give you a little bit to, survive off of. But the rest of it is just all damage, baby. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. I do Division videos every day, so make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. Let me know what you think in the comments and whatever other builds you want me to try out. Again, I'm Kamikaze Von Doom. I hope you have a great day and enjoy this gameplay. Peace out, have a good one, and like they say, roll that footage. Stadium Skirmish. Now this is going to be with the Vector 45 ACP with that linked laser pointer, flatline, and perfect spotter. I'm using this with perfect adrenaline rush as well. That guy's helmet's pretty cool. The other guy's wearing the vial mask. I see him. That's pretty cool looking. All right, come on. Let's go.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
Alright, here's the build. Like advertised. Here we go. Now I am only using the vector, so I will have no mid to long range.
Explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine
But
detected.
I will be pretty deadly at short range.
System curtailed.
Got him.
Agent down.
Go, go, go.
System reactivated.
Hmm. Got him. Nice. Got him. Got me with bleeding bullets from ongoing directive. Ouch. That was dirty. But you can see the power. Not too shabby. Already 2-0. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. He just pushed me on a med kit, bro. Oh my gosh. Let's go, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're kicking butt, man. Welcome back, perfect spotter. How I have missed you. Come on.
Boost about to activate.
I'll get it.
Boost online.
It's on our side. It's on our side. I'll get it.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Game's already over.
Hostile
5-0.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
It's
An
ridiculous.
agent needs assistance. The boost is being taken by allies.
Boom.
Allies have acquired the boost.
It's a DPS build, but you have the Catharsis, which gives you actually more damage. And it gives you the heals. Gotcha.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around, they'll be pulled out.
Got it? Gotcha.
There's no pulling out. Keep
Oh my
fighting.
gosh.
The rogues have run out of reinforcements.
Oh
You
my
can
gosh.
win
Let's go. I need to get a new controller though. This D-pad's messing up. When I pop a med kit, it's like trying to make me talk to text, and that time it tried to get me to emote. Or maybe I'm just like fat thumbing it. Like whenever I hit my D-pad, I'm like hitting all of the D-pad. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'm getting too sweaty.
Agent down.
There are only 3 left. I was actually just circling our spawn. I thought it was their spawn. It's our spawn.
I sent a specialization supply drop your way.
An agent needs assistance.
Alright, GG's. GG's.
One. Well done.
That was pretty quick. And that's your Vector Perfect Spotter, Perfect Adrenaline Rush with the Catharsis. Look at that MVP. Let's go. That was dirty. Shout out to everyone that I just match made with. And shout out to everyone on the other team. Good job. GG's. We went 7-0-3. 18 million damage. Let's go. PvE. And here we are, PvE. We are doing Lincoln Memorial on Heroic with 4 directives. And that is with Cool Skills, Fog of War, Fragile Armor, and Ragers. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Let's change the skills really quick. That way, have some fun. There we go.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Something's not right. Okay, got an enemy! Damn!
Ooh. They're putting up turrets. Dude, Ragers suck. Because they get that green health bar.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Got this.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Evil rage!
That one just went through the wall. I got some heals off of that Catharsis. Oh man. Yo, I haven't even procced Fragile Armor yet. That's crazy. Go. Come on, come on. I mean, we do have 1 million armor. Oh, come on. There we go.
That drone's on my ass!
Ooh. Almost killed him. Nice. Nice. Almost. There we go. Oh, that means the heavy's out. Alright, heavy. Ooh. Got him. Got him.
All clear.
Go.
I repeat, the compound is all clear.
All clear.
That can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
I'm not gonna hit all the loot. Maybe I should, just for the materials. Alright, so I'll hit the loot really quick. Not bad at all. Let's keep it going. You see our Catharsis is, what, maybe 2/3? So we're getting that extra damage. Nice. That was good. I keep getting so close to killing them with one magazine, but the Ragers, it gives them that extra like shield.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial
Get your
into a
faction
base.
box.
There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
And I think I have too much loot on me. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit all these. Now I want to have a solid time, so maybe we'll just stick with the faction boxes. I have ammo. Go. You can do a nice run. Here we go.
Enemy drone.
Oh, I shocked myself. Oh, that was horrible. Ooh, that recovery though. Oh, crap. Got him. Oh, man. That was quick. About to lose my drone. It sucks. Now we'll be right. Get this faction box really quick. At least those give you materials as well.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs,
Here
it
we go.
locked that tunnel door from the control center. That should keep it from being able to transport those boarders loaded with MP-62.
Ooh. Come on. Holy snap. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Boss time. Pretty quick. Even with getting the faction boxes, this is pretty quick. And I still haven't even lost my armor.
That should keep them from getting more of those
I have
boarders.
never hit fragile armor yet. That's something to actually note. That's good. That's very good. Oh. Got him. Nope, got him. Oh, snap. Oop, that's the first time I lost my armor. Right there. At the boss. At the boss. Oh, snap. Oh, the bar.
Agent vital signs 0.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. I tried to face tank the burn. I actually died. GG's. Yo, if you waited that entire video and you just saw that, put in the comments, I saw that. It'll be our inside joke. I think that's the first time I've died from that boss in 3 years. That was hilarious. Yo, if you just saw that, I just saw that in the comments. So that'll cut a few minutes off this. The best. I'm running out of ammo. Go. Oh, nice. He just gave me armor. Got his bag this time. No face tanking fire.
Good work.
There we go.
Go on ahead back up.
Alright.
The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial.
I don't even have enough. Let's go. Don't care.
If you hadn't stopped them,
All right.
they would have used those weapons on us, and we would've
There it
ended up
is.
like Castle.
PvE gameplay.
I can't tell you how
Vector.
relieved I am to have
Perfect
you on our
spotter.
side.
Perfect adrenaline rush. And Catharsis.
Today, we dealt a great blow. to
And
the
you
True
have a
Sun's
million armor.
infrastructure.
But it's a full
We
DPS
confiscated
build.
a
Let's be
massive
real.
cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus.
Such a good build.
You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
What was that, like a 9-minute? And I wiped? Let me see. It had to have been like 8-9 minutes with a wipe. Yeah, 9-10. Nice. 90 kills, 654 million damage dealt. 56 real crit hit chance. 56. What am I at? 57? I'm at 57. So, I mean, it's right there. We're critting just about 57% of the time. Nice. All right. Hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.